All right, so follow up to my video. I feel like I got bugs crawling all around me. I don't, but it feels that way. Oof. All right, so going back to, hey dear, what's up, buddy? Look at that beautiful thing right there. Overgrown squirrel, ain't that right? Yeah, he's gorgeous, so love him. Anyway, so you don't want to pay taxes when you need the money most. You want the taxes behind you, all right? It's kind of like feast and famine, man. You pay the taxes while the feast is going on, so that way when the famine comes, you don't have to worry about taxes on top of the money you need to put food on the table. I'm telling you, I've followed my experience. I know you can spreadsheet this out till you're blue in the face and say, look, Josh, so you had $100,000 distribution from your IRA, you net $130,000 distribution because of the taxes and penalties. However, this is a spreadsheet guy now. If you would have done Roth before that, you would have had to pay more in taxes on the front end while you're in a high income tax bracket, which means you might not have had $100,000 to pull out, maybe. Or it might have mean maybe I would have spent less on other things because I had a higher expense because of taxes. You see what I'm saying? Maybe I would not have bought that extra lunch. Maybe I would not have bought that extra, I don't know, freaking pair of socks, whatever. I don't know. All I know is when the times get tight is when you need the money most. That's the last amount of time where you won't have to pay taxes. Oh, but I only have to take $100,000 out. Yeah, that means it's going to put you immediately into the 12 to 15% tax bracket, not including any other income you have. On top of that, like my plan is Social Security, Roth, and brokerage accounts. Everything will be tax-free because I got no pension. You see what I'm saying? So Shirley from New Jersey, she takes a $80,000 out, whatever it was, I can't remember. Right? Immediately that makes her Social Security subject to taxation. 85% of her Social Security is going to be subject to taxation. If she had her Social Security plus an $85,000 distribution from Roth, guess what? That means her Social Security is tax-free because Roth is tax-free as well. You got to look at both sides. But even now, I don't even care if you are right, Mr. Spreadsheet guy, and I'm wrong. What I do know is when I need the money most, that's the last time I won't have to cut a check for 30,000 bucks. This is what happened to me in 2018. That's the last, I tell you, man, cutting that check for $30,000 when the income was tight was freaking painful. How do you pay that check for 30,000 bucks? Because I made no money. Guess what? Oh, the following year I took another $20,000 distribution from my IRA in which to pay that taxes and check. I have to pay the taxes. Oh, it's 30,000 is what it was. That's right. I remember that. I had to pay 30,000 bucks in taxes because I didn't pay in 2018. I pushed that forward. So I had to pay that 30,000 bucks. I had to take a $33,000 distribution. Why? To pay the taxes on that $30,000 distribution. You see where this is going? So because I needed $100,000, I had to literally take out $133,000 in which to pay the taxes on the taxes I had to pay, plus a 10% penalty on the distributions. You see how that works? So basically it cost me $35,000 to take $100,000 out to live on at a time I had no money coming in. So now my portfolio is getting squeezed. It's down. I'm like, oh man, tell me. I'd have rather had that 35,000 bucks in my pocket when I need the money as opposed and have paid more in taxes on the front end when I had a good income. That would have been a whole lot easier to sleep at night. And also too, I could have stayed at my work an extra year. I could have done all kinds of things. Could have picked up shifts. A million different things you could do. When you're in your 80s, not a million different things you can do. I'm sorry. This is all you got. You got to make it last. And one of the ways to make it last is to pay the taxes when you got the money to pay it. All right, hope this helps. Sorry about the bugs. Getting on, see, I can feel it right there. It's like, ugh. I go home and take me a big old shower again because I'm sweating like a pig. It's this hot heat wave. But it feels good, man. It just feels good to get out there and getting the heart pumping, getting the blood flowing, doing a couple of videos, telling people Roth conversions when the market's down. I don't know what you're saying. Niet to the niet. So because I'm a Putin stooge, apparently, I say no to the no. Don't do Roth conversions. Say no to that. Do Roth conversions. No, see ya.